This is a 1 rand, the South African equivalent to an American penny. And what I'm gonna do is try to turn that into my dream car. Now, rules are simple. I only have to use money that I get from this challenge by trading that into something better or by getting free stuff on websites like Facebook Marketplace. People giving me free stuff also counts. Now, as you know, a lot of YouTubers have done this before, so why should we be watching a guy like me? Well, it's quite simple. I live in South Africa, which is, first of all, in Africa, the poorest continent in the world, according to Google. And second of all, South Africa had the highest unemployment rate at some point, according to statistics. So now you might be wondering, what does this even have to do with the video? Well, it's simple. It'll be a lot harder to find free things or even try to trade with people, considering everyone is trying to keep money in their pockets. Okay, let's get right into it. So, here's the plan. First of all, we're going to start by looking on Facebook Marketplace for free things. And if that doesn't work out, then we're going to move on to a flea market, which we have tomorrow. And hopefully we find people that will actually help us out there. So, let's see what happens. Let's just say we didn't have too much luck with any free things on Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people were giving out free things, but when I messaged them, they just didn't reply. You'll notice there's so many free cars, but those cars are not actually free. They're just there for advertising, so when people go to free, they find these cars. But I did find some other disturbing things. Alright, it's been a few hours. I checked on Facebook Marketplace as much as I could, and I'm gonna give it to you flat. I ain't found nothing on this app, bro. Like, what are people even doing on this thing, man? I mean, after what we saw, I'm pretty sure that you guys don't even want me searching in that thing anymore. So, yeah, we just gotta rely on the flea market tomorrow and pray to God that we find something there. Because if we come back home tomorrow with 1 rand. But yeah, let's just pray and see what we get. Okay, so we are officially here, finally. It took a while, but we finally got here. And so now we're going to be trading this into, I guess, a car. Let's see. This looks very stupid, I can't even lie to you guys. But yeah, let's try and see what we can find. This setup is a bit concerning, I can't even lie to you. Like, what are we supposed to trade for 1 rand here? The amount of people that are looking at us is insane. Like, a few moments later, we are back at the start. I think we've done our first round, which means that now we get to the part where we ask people if they would like to trade. I don't think we're gonna get to anywhere very soon, especially if I don't talk. I need to talk. Okay, so here, this is like some pretty cool stuff. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm interested in those bikes, those small bikes over there. And here I decided that I was gonna shoot my shot and hope for the best. Hello sir, how are you? How are you, man? How much for the small motorcycle? This. Okay. And for the smaller Hot Wheels? Okay, alright. Thank you so much. The second I heard that price tag, I already knew that, well, it's over. There's no ways that we can do anything about this. We have 1 rand, not 70, so let's move on. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere today. Unless someone like asks us, what are we doing? And then we can like tell them and they'll be like, are you interested in helping us out? I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, bro, like that would be the like junior. If a junior comes up to us, then we're like, that will be golden. We can't trade for food or fruit or anything. Oh wait, hold up. It was at this point where I saw a few toy cars that just looked different. So I walked up to them and this happened. We started analyzing these cars one by one, slowly but surely, knowing that we wouldn't be able to buy anything, but we were just waiting for something to happen, not knowing what. Slowly, we started noticing the man's attention towards the camera that we were holding and the microphone in my hand, and hoping that a junior would come up in this video was the best prayer we could have asked for. Yeah. Now, to all of you, this question might seem futile or useless, but to me, it was the pushing point for me to start my pitch. I greeted the uncle, and then I started talking, hoping that he would see the vision. Doing a series. Yeah. So we were doing a series where we trade up from a rand to a car. So would uncle be willing to, I don't know, would uncle be interested in helping us out? We're currently at the 1 rand still. We haven't changed from the 1 rand. So I don't know, is uncle willing to give up anything for 1 rand? He seemed a bit scary at first, but he was low-key just chill. And he told us that we should get a badge that he was selling. He mentioned that he wasn't going to sell the badge to anyone else for 1 rand. But I don't know, these badges seemed worthless. But I mean, it was better than the rand that we had in our hand at the moment. And just when we were looking at which one we should get, this happened. Which one? Okay, one second. Let me just. Now, you wouldn't guess what happened here. Elon Musk contacted me on my Nokia. Like, I have video evidence of that happening. And here, I had to blur out the audio because there was some top secret files for some new X deal that he was offering me $1 million. But I obviously declined since I'm doing this challenge for you guys. So, please consider liking and subscribing. It takes a really long time to edit these videos, and it really changes the course of this channel if you do. It's only a click, it's free. There's nothing that you're gonna lose if you do it, so please do. Thanks. So does uncle think we can sell the badge or trade it up to something else, somewhere else? Or true. At this point, I was really thinking this through. And you might be wondering, why didn't I just take the badge? It's obviously worth more than a rand. But the whole point here is to get something that I can actually trade forward for something else of higher value. If I take the badge and then no one wants it, we stack in a position that, well, we can't get out of. It's just a box. So here I asked my cameraman which one he would take if it were in my position. And after he chose one, I thought this was the best course of action, so we went through with it. Okay, so we have made our first trade, guys. Come on, they didn't believe in us. I was super overjoyed that we got our first trade, and obviously the next course of action was to get this up to something of a higher value. But the issue here is who would want to get a badge. So my thinking was that we needed to go to somewhere or someone that was selling badges and then see something of theirs that we think is higher value and pray that they would actually accept. What are these things? Maybe we can trade up to one of these stuff. You see, this guy looks like he might take these badges. Look at this. You see, he also has a lot of these badges. Shocking lighter. Oh, this is a lighter. Oh, yeah, this is pretty cool. But it shocks you. Now, most of you will probably be thinking, why would I say it shocks you when it's clearly a lighter? Well, the person who was selling this thing put a sticker on the lighter mentioning the price and what it is, and on it they said shocking lighter. Not in a way that it means where it will physically shock you, but it will mentally shock you, as in surprise you, because this lighter wasn't an ordinary. Okay, we have to get this. I think we have to get this. It's 50 rand. Let's. Well, where's the person who owns this store? After looking for a bit to find out who owned the store and building up my courage for my next sales pitch, which, as we know, the first one didn't go so well. The second one was okay-ish. But this time I was gonna ask the lady, not wait for her to ask me. So I had to obviously get ready. And then after looking around for a bit, found a lady that was sitting down near the store, and I shot my shot. Do you think it's that lady over there? Okay, let's ask. Hi. How are you, ma'am? Good. So we're doing a series, right? Where we trade up from 1 rand to a car. We're currently at this. You think, is there anything that you'd be interested to trade for this?
Tell us what you got.
We got this bowling club badge. I saw you guys had a lot of badges, so I thought maybe you guys be the specialists in these.
Okay.
So we're doing from a rand to a car. So we're currently at this. What do you think is it like?
Okay, so let me see what I can trade you up and see if you are happy with this.
Yeah. So we're trading up and trying to get something that we can trade to someone else. So, you know,
Okay.
to keep the chain going.
What about the lighter that you got there?
Oh yeah, he was holding.
What about this? It's actually one of those old shocking lighters. You go like this to the side, and then it actually, and then it sparks it up. So then it lights. It just needs gas.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, second trade in. This is
I want to do the shock first. I want to do the
no, it's not a shock. It doesn't shock you. It's a shocking lighter because it's unexpected. You're not actually supposed to press the button. You're supposed to do this to actually like. You're not supposed to press this thingy here. You're supposed to actually like.
So what happens if you press the thingy?
I don't think nothing happens. It's just there for effect. Yeah, go for it, but just don't burn yourself and kill. Is it a button? Oh, okay. So I think you need to press both or something like that. But this is very cool. Okay, we just have to take off the price tag from this thing, and then keep it in our pockets. But that lady was super sweet.
Yeah, that was a nice person.
And a nice person she was, but that was probably the end of the nice people we were gonna get. I mean, the other people weren't mean, but they just weren't supportive of the mission like the previous people were. And I feel like we got so used to the people that we met earlier being so supportive that we thought that everyone else would also be supportive, but it's not like that. The world isn't always sunshine and flowers. So let's put a count of how many no's we got after this. Would you be willing to do the trade? For this lighter? It's a lighter? Also an olden age lighter. Hello sir, how are you? How are you sir? Good. How much for these bags? How much for the bag? This guy just didn't talk to me at all. I tried everything I could to maybe communicate in simpler English because I thought maybe he didn't understand. But it just seemed that as soon as he saw the camera, he just gave up and he didn't want to speak at all.
Yeah, I don't smoke anymore, so if I did, I would.
But would you willing to trade for anything else that...
Nah, I think I'll pass on it.
Alright, thank you so much, man. Have a good day. This is a 1 rand coin. What we went to the flea market with and tried to get something of better value to trade up. And this is what we ended up with. A lighter that we don't know the worth of, but it should be about 70 rand. So, I didn't get the opportunity to show you how this works on video, so I'll do it right now. It's simple. Not like your ordinary lighter, you don't push the button down. You push one of these cards to the side and it will light your flame. Now, after those 3 no's that I put on video, we got a lot more, about 11 of them. So I didn't want to bore you with those. But let's get on to the positive news. I went on Facebook Marketplace to try get one last shot at something free. I saw some people putting up fridges, microwaves, air fryers, but none of them replied when I messaged them. And I saw one that stood out the most, which was a PlayStation 3, which was super close to me and was sold by an old man. I messaged him and he said his grandson left it there and it had an issue and he didn't know what it was. So I walked over to his house. I saw the PlayStation, turned it on, put the error onto ChatGPT, and it was just a simple SSD error. We got a gym, and then afterwards I came back home and tried to fix that SSD with everything I could. It didn't work, and so we were planning to buy a new SSD. But I'm thinking about just putting the PlayStation on Facebook Marketplace as is, with the problem stated already, so people know there's just a simple SSD issue and they will actually buy it. Or I buy another SSD and then I put it at a higher price. But yeah, that's all from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. So, we just got a free TV, free pair of speakers, and a free TV stand. But how?